you go ahead and put your library book away. And in a minute, I will collect your news articles so you can leave them on your desk for now. The last little thing that we're going to do is, since we've talked a little bit about President Trump and Vice President Biden the last month or so, when we talked about the branches of government and throughout today, we are going to let you guys vote for who you want to be president. Now listen, the thing about voting is it's private. No one else sees your answers. No one else can see who you're voting for. So I don't want anybody to tell us who you're voting for. This is called like secret ballot. That means I shouldn't know. Don't say it out loud. You shouldn't write your name on the ballot. No one's supposed to know who voted for who. So this is, I'm going to give you guys a little piece of paper in a minute. You're going to go to the back and you're going to get to vote. It looks like this. I wrote it up here a little bit bigger. So when you go to a real election, they have like a Scantron, and there's a lot more different people. There's like senators and local, yeah.
And also,
all right, hold on. We'll talk about that after, okay? I'll come to you when we talk about it. So on a real one, it's the little bubbles that we've been using in math, and you bubble in the answers, but for us, we're just gonna do it this way. So this is what your little ballot looks like. A ballot is the name of the piece of paper that you vote off of, and when you go to the back, there's gonna be, Joe Biden and Donald Trump's name. You're going to just fill in your answer, whatever you want. There's a pencil at the back. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna call you in number order. You're gonna go one at a time to where Miss Rushing's standing. And actually, if you look back there, the little blue cover thing, that's what it actually looks like. Maybe some of you guys have been, well, you were probably kind of little, but that's what it looks like in real life. When you go to the poll or the voting booth, they have one of those little sectional things. Give me just a second. That divide it so that people aren't looking over your answers and seeing who you're voting for. So it's very private. That's what it looks like in real life. So you're just gonna bubble it. If you want Joe Biden, you're just gonna scribble his name. If you want Donald Trump, you're gonna, fill in his box. Do not do both. Just pick one. Do not write your name. Do not write your number. All you need to do, is that your question? Yeah. Because like I said, it's a secret. We don't want to know. We are gonna tally them up and see who won in the class, but I don't want to know who you voted for. So, it won't look like this. You're gonna do one or the other. Yes, Steve.
you can, like, on those ballots, you can also write in.
You're right. That's another little point, a write-in. So, it's never in history been a third party or a write-in that has actually won. It's always been the top two. But if you say, hey, I don't really agree with either one of them, you can write in a name and vote for yourself, your mom, your friend. You can vote for anybody if you don't actually agree with the two that are voting.
What is time?
We'll get into that all later. It gets a little bit more complicated in real life, how it all works out, but that'll be for another day. But real quick question, does anybody know how old you have to be to vote in the United States? Bella?
Over 18.
You're correct, 18 years old to vote. So, like when I voted for my first time, since my birthday, so I was 17 years old and 11 months on my, the election in 2012. So I had to wait till I was 21 to vote. When I turned 18, the election had just happened a month earlier when I was 17, so I couldn't vote. But it happens, like you talked about, the terms are 4 years. So I had to wait 4 years until I was 21 to vote, almost 22. So you're not necessarily always going to be 18. If your birthday falls that way and you are 18 in November, by November 3rd, you can vote. But like me, I just you guys, us December birthdays, all of us, that might, you might fall that way too. So anywhere 18 or above, you have to register to vote. You go online, fill out your information, and then we all have that right.
That's like one of the.
Yep, that's one of your words from the.
There's like 20 different things in here about
Nice.
it, and there's even like.
Also, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'll have to look through that with you. I think it's Bad Kitty for president.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, Julia and Bella, you guys did such a great job today. You guys can go grab a hedgehog. Everybody did such a great job today. But you guys specifically, I noticed you were working really hard. You guys can grab a hedgehog and a heart if you want and put it on your desk. So there's a pencil back there behind the board, and there's 17 of these. It just says voting ballot at the top, just like this. So Brody, if you want to go first, you can go back there and also, real quick, pause. There's a little box beside it. You're just going to fold up your paper and stick it in the little box when you're done, okay? All right, thank you.
Good
job, guys.